So the differences between hardware and software ventures, I count two in particular that are fairly visible. The first one is really the product market fit timing and the roads to get there. It's really fairly easy to take a software app or a software as a service model and confront it to your market and keep on iterating every day, every night, and make it happen, essentially. In hardware, you will, of course, have a lot more work. It's going to cost a little bit more money, and you will have to test a lot of different varieties and opportunities in order to get to the features of your product. So sometimes it can only be linked to the industrial design, for example, but some other times it's going to be linked to the functionalities, the actual technology, the sensors that you are using, and validating that market can take quite some time. The second piece of it, and that's probably more, even more visible, is that if you build a software company, it's quite possible that you could stay behind your computer for a long time. But in a hardware business, bizarrely, it's actually a people's business, and this is actually very complicated sometimes to make people understand that. Of course, it's great technologies, and we all love technology, and we all love making products around the technology. But a big part of the success of the company, and maybe the only success of the company, is going to be their ability to communicate what their company is doing on one side, but also convince others to actually join them. And that goes beyond the team. It means that in hardware, you need to convince a manufacturing partner to work with you. It means that you need to convince suppliers to give you discounts on their sensors and parts. And later on in the cycle of the company, it means convincing a buyer to actually purchase your product and put it on the shelf. And all that are very human skills that are required for those hardware founders. And it takes quite some time and personality to get there.